Have you ever wondered how simply changing your thoughts could alter your entire reality? In this video, we're going to explore a concept that could redefine how you see yourself and your place in the universe. Imagine your thoughts as a powerful current shaping the river of your reality. Each ripple and each wave are a reflection of your innermost beliefs and attitudes. This river flows through a landscape of endless possibilities, and its course is altered by the slightest shift in your mindset. Now picture yourself standing at the banks of this river. You see its waters ebb and flow as they respond to your consciousness. In fact, they only respond to your consciousness. At times the river is calm, mirroring a state of peace and clarity within you. In other moments, it rages with the turbulence of your doubts and your fears. As you observe this river, realize that you and you alone hold the power to change its course. Imagine then dipping your hand into this river. Feel the cool, responsive energy of your thoughts with each movement of your hand. The current shifts, illustrating how even the slightest change in your perception can create ripples of transformation across the field of your reality. Now, for just a moment, envision these ripples as they expand, reaching the farthest banks of your existence. Now picture yourself stepping into this river, not just as a spectator, but as an intentional creator. Each step represents a shift in your identity. With every stride, you embody a new aspect of your potential self. You are no longer confined to the banks of your current reality, but are wading into a realm of new possibilities. As you move deeper, the river's waters change color, reflecting the new realities that you're embracing. What was once a stream of doubt becomes a current of confidence. Tones of fear transform into shades of courage from this perspective. The river is no longer something that happens to you. It's a manifestation of your own creation. As you imagine yourself emerging from this river, you are not the same person who first stood at its banks. You've journeyed through the waters of change, embracing the power of identity shifting. You've seen how your thoughts, like currents, have the power to reshape not just your perception, but your very reality. And this is the essence of shifting your identity. A powerful way to transcend your current reality and enter a new one. It's not just about redirecting the flow of the current, it's about transforming the very nature of the waters themselves. In other words, identity shifting transcends mere thinking or the changing of just thoughts. It becomes an immersive experience, a journey into the depths of who you are and who you could be. Because the world around us is largely made up of energy, our perception of this energy shapes our reality. Everything is rooted in cause and effect. So our physical world is a literal reflection of our self-image and our attitude. This means that changing how you view yourself and your place in the world can significantly alter your reality. The concept of identity shifting is based on the belief that all potential realities already exist in a metaphysical alternative space, and we as vibrational beings tune into these scenarios through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, or our total vibrational signature. Using this concept, we can effectively channel a new version of ourselves and begin to incorporate the essence of that more advanced model as a part of who we are, which in turn lines us up with the reality of our choosing. In other words, we don't chase the goal of what we want. Instead, we change our beliefs, character, and identity to line us up with those things. Let's go on another mental journey together so I can show you how this works. Just for a moment, close your eyes and imagine yourself in a grand library. Its walls tower with books, each volume representing a story that you've told about yourself, about who you are, and about how the world works. These books are inscribed with beliefs, experiences, and limitations that you've picked up along the way on your journey. The library is dimly lit, with rays of light peeking through the high windows, touching upon certain books, while leaving others in the shadows. As you wander through the aisles of this library, you notice a section that's dimly lit by these rays of light. That seems well-worn. The books here are old and their spines are creased and faded. These are the stories that you've learned to repeatedly tell yourself. For the most part, they say, "I am this way," and then because each book in this section is actually an excuse, a reason that you have for why things are the way they are, why you can't achieve certain things, or why certain aspects of your life remain as they are. Now take a moment to picture yourself reaching for one of these books. The title reads, "I am not wealthy because I don't have the right opportunities." As you open the book, The pages project scenes of your life where you've believed this to be true about yourself. You see moments of hesitation, missed chances, and a cloud of doubt that hangs over your decisions. In this moment of reflection, you realize that these stories are not absolute truths, but simply stories that you've learned to cling to. You decide to sit and rewrite the story, taking a pen that glows with the light of potential and change. You begin to edit the pages. Faster, faster than you thought possible. The words transform before your eyes. I create my own opportunities for wealth. I create my own experience of reality. As you write, the scene around you begins to shift. The dim library becomes brighter. The once heavy air now feels lighter. New books appear on the shelves. Their titles are bold and promising: paths to prosperity, opportunities. I've created the wealth within me. These books glow with potential, illuminated by the new light in the library. You open one of these books and you see words written by you that say, I told myself I was rich until it came true. Feeling empowered, you continue to walk through the aisles, rewriting and reimagining the stories of your life. With each step, the library transforms further. It's no longer a place of limitations, but a sanctuary of possibilities. Each book you rewrite makes you feel stronger and more resilient, lifting the veils of doubt and excuses. As you stand in the newly illuminated library, a realization draws upon you. Not only can you rewrite your stories, but you can also channel the version of yourself who already embodies the qualities and achievements that you desire. This understanding leads you to a special mirror placed at the heart of the library. This mirror is no ordinary glass. It's a portal to potential selves, reflecting not just who you are, but who you could be. As you approach it, you think of the traits and the successes that you wish to embody: wealth, confidence, wisdom, or any aspiration close to your heart. As you gaze into the mirror, the reflection shifts. You no longer see yourself as you currently are, but as you could be. The image in the mirror is confident, successful, a person who has already achieved what you desire. This is you, but in a reality where your goals are already materialized. You reach out and touch the mirror. The surface ripples like the water in the river, and as you do, you feel a connection with this potential self. It's a powerful, almost electric sensation that courses through you. In this moment, you're not just observing the successful version of yourself, you are becoming them. Your posture changes. Your breathing deepens, and a sense of certainty fills you. You are channeling the version of yourself who has already achieved everything that you've dreamed of. This version of you knows the paths to take, the decisions to make, and the steps required to attain success and fulfillment because they've already done it. You step back from the mirror, carrying with you this newfound sense of identity, as if you put on an exquisite tailor-made garment that fits your dreams and your aspirations perfectly. You realize that this exercise is more than just mere imagination. It's a process of aligning your current self with the future that you desire. And it's done by some of the most successful people in the world. By channeling this version of yourself, you're not just hoping for a different outcome, you're actively becoming them by shaping your thoughts, actions, and decisions to align with that outcome. As you mentally leave the library, your steps are more assured, your gaze is more focused. You're not just walking into a world of possibilities. You're stepping into a reality where you've already begun to embody the wealth, success, and fulfillment that you seek. The stories in your books, the reflection in the mirror, and the feeling of channeling your successful self all come together to create a powerful transformation. You are no longer limited by past narratives. You are empowered by a new story and a new future that you've begun to live right now. As you exit this transformed library, you step into a world that reflects your new identity. Everything feels as though it's charged with possibility. You realize that the stories that you tell yourself shape not only your identity but the world that you live in. No longer bound by self-imposed limits that you now realize you can let go of any time you choose. You walk forward into a reality where you are the author of the new destiny. In this reality, saying, I am wealthy is not just a statement, but a path that you actively carve out with belief and action. This is how you use identity shifting to change your reality. As we progress through life, our identities of ourselves should also evolve. Often we overlook the fact that we have the power to change the limitations that we've adopted from our past experiences. It's important to recognize that these boundaries are not fixed. They are malleable and subject to our will and our intention. By consciously choosing to reassess and redefine these limitations, we can continually reshape our identity and therefore our life, allowing us to align with what we truly want to experience. I encourage you to engage in the practice given here, both mentally and through writing down your reimagined story. These visualization and written stories can encompass any area of your life that you wish to evolve as you diligently play a part in these exercises. You'll create an internal shift, much like the journey on the river where your conscious thoughts stir ripples of transformation. This will inspire actions, thoughts, and emotions that align with your new identity. This is more than just an exercise. It's a journey of self-reinvention, a new identity shift in your consciousness that shapes the world around you and is mirrored back as your reality.